I'm going live so that I can send you the
I'm
link
going
and you
live
can always go
so that
back
I can
and.
send you the link.
Is there anyone here with
Hey,
two devices?
maybe that's what we should be doing, same, so that at least if anybody wants to check the video again, what do you think? Uh,
Yeah, it's what I intended to do. The other time I forgot. That's why I'm using StreamYard. Otherwise, I could have been using
no.
Teams or any of them. But this StreamYard, I can stream directly to YouTube. I can stream directly to Facebook or something else. All right, so let's quickly go back to our Excel and
So
quickly this. I don't need this
I
Excel.
don't need this Excel.
Okay, we're starting
Okay,
with
we're
this.
starting with this.
Whose system is echoing?
Whose system is echoing?
Hello. Oh, it was
I
from Joyce. End. It was from Joy's end. Since I muted her, I'm not hearing that echo again. So Joy, maybe you logged in with two devices. I don't know. So you should find a way to sort that. But as long as you can hear me, I'm fine with it. All right. So charts. Yeah, chart. Let's start with basic charts. So that you can find under your insert bar. You can see the different charts. One beauty about Excel is that Excel always have recommended charts. But first of all, like I always say, I want to turn this into a table. It's always cleaner when you turn it into a table. And to turn into a table, shortcut is Control T. Click on Control T and you get that to come up. Okay, so it's in a table form now. And I'm just going to change the name or just basically leave it. I don't care. So I'll go to insert recommended chart first. I'll go to charts, but I want to do recommended chart first. Now there's something Excel does. Can you see what it has given to me? It will recommend some charts to you actually that it thinks fits that your data that you have. But if you do not want it, then you can take something else. Now this chart that is on top is called a tree map. Let me just click on OK. If I click on OK, Excel is going to automatically insert it for me. Now, what this tree chart does for you is that it gives you a visual where you can see at a glance which is small and which is less. Okay, so I believe Delhi has sandwiches and salads, so it's doing color coding for you. The Delhi products are the ones with the is this red or burgundy, something like that, the shade. And the meat products, oh, it even gave you I was just disturbing myself. There's even a key here. You can see it, the colors and what they represent. Now for daily products, at a glance, I can see that salads are selling more than sandwiches. I can also see
how
that beef is you can see it, see the sizes, just look at the sizes.
okay, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. No, I can see the size. Sorry, yeah,
Just
yeah,
look at
it's
the
okay.
size. Then for meat, beef and chicken, it's very clear here that beef is small. And when I over
Mm.
it, you can also see that a pivot something point has been added to it. This you would see when you get into Power BI again. This, but you will need to be adding it yourself in Power BI, and it's very, very interesting that you add some of these things here. So you see, nothing is added on it, nothing is written on it, nothing like a figure written on it. But when I over it, you can see that salads have sold $90,000, sandwiches 80,000, meat 90,000, chicken 75,000. Although at a glance you can already see it, but the most glaring one is in produce. People are buying more veggies than fruits. The disparity here is a lot. It's like one third of it. So you see the kind of chart that Excel is recommending to you, it is not something that would readily come to your mind. Tree chart is not everyone that uses tree chart. You have to understand it and be able to explain it for you to use tree chart. But Excel now has done everything for you and has recommended. So under this, I can still go to recommended again, because you notice that when I went to the recommended, it actually showed me different ones. And this is a sunburst chart. Man, that's something that I don't even like using anyways. I don't like it, but it's very interesting too. It's actually so interesting that how do I put it now? It beautifies your work. You get it. So this is a sunburst chart. It has also given you a clustered column chart. It has given you clustered column. It just basically gives you, oh, this one is even was there time there? No, it's a Pareto chart. These are charts that ordinarily data science, data analysts, we don't really use them much. This is a funnel chart. I actually first started using funnel chart when I was doing Power BI, because in Excel I didn't even know anything like that existed. All I knew in Excel was pie chart, bar chart, what's that other one again? Basic charts. Those were the ones that I even use. I barely even use donut chart. Then this one is another very interesting one, bubble chart also. So those are recommended charts. However, if you have an idea of what you want to do in your head already, you come to Excel. This is 365. So I think for 2010 and 2013, you have to actually click on charts and then you see different ones. But for 365, you see different charts already. If I click on this, it shows me different varieties of charts. You can see it, how they will look like. Now, something I have to warn you about: avoid, run away from 3D charts. 3D charts are not realistic. They do not capture your data realistically. So anything, run away from them. I also want to talk about this chart so that I know that even if it's only charts I do today, let me know that after today when we are visualizing, you know exactly the kind of charts to use. And I think I will find a link and send to you that explains more on the types of charts and the data that they fit. Now, you see pie charts. Pie charts should be used only when you have like two, three, or maximum four things to compare. When you have more than that, like I have 12 things now to do here, you see this kind of chart, this is a no. We call this evil pie chart. It is not showing nothing.
Evil.
Yes. That's what we call it. We just call it evil pie chart. Like if you just see something like that, everybody just sees their face. When you use pie chart, let it be like you're comparing things between male and female or two particular dates, things that as you just see it, it is two things and it is in your face. You can say, oh, this one is bigger, or this one is smaller. You can already just compare at a glance, because the truth is your visualization speaks for you faster than your all these things here. Your visuals should just speak out to the person. So if you are going to be using a pie chart, make sure that whatever you're comparing is not a lot. It should be minimal. Ideally two, three, or thereabout. Now, still on chart, insert. Let's go to chart. Let's talk on chart. Now, this chart, line charts are very interesting. You can use them for money, like you can see how they look now. But ideally, line charts should be used when you have a date reference. Like this one now, okay, I have a date reference. No wonder it suggested line charts for me, because it would not have suggested line charts. This is a simple line chart that I have here now. Now, this line chart, the blue signifies October, the red signifies November. I'm going to make this bigger. I'm coming. And the green signifies December. Now, if we want to focus only on October, we could see that our peak was somewhere around here, and that falls under salad. So it means that in October, um, salad, and which one is this one? And beef gave us the highest, and the lowest was fruit. So we can start asking questions that what happened in October? Why did we not sell a lot of fruits. For November, which is the red one, surprisingly, it was bread that was the lowest. Fruit is no longer the lowest. Fruit has gone up. The sales have gone up, but bread is really, really low. And then for December, which is green, it looks like this sandwich. Now you can see that even as I'm doing this, I'm still struggling to see what exactly is happening here. However, we can edit this chart. Now you see where we have this add chart element. When I click on it, uh yes, excuse me, can you show me things I want to see? Yeah, it's going to show me so many things that I might need or might not need. Now later on, you understand that sometimes we do not even like legends are very important at this stage because they just show you the colors. Let's see, do I want axis? Oh yeah, I want axis. So god, kill that. Trend lines. Now see, trend lines show you the spike or down rail of your particular sales. Now I want to add trend lines for October. Let's go. Can you see that there's a dotted line here? It's showing my trend line for October, and you can see that just like I told you before, it is fruits. It came for fruit and it's basically climbed up to around bread or something. So this, what this does for you is that when you want to predict in Excel or data analysis, is trend line we usually use for that. um what other thing can I do here? I can also change the style. Say I don't like this style, I can just scroll here. You see different styles are coming up. I can select whatever I want. Okay, you can say, oh, this is what you want. I like this one that has points, so I'm going to pick it. Now another thing I think I want is, let's see, data label. Aha. Now you see data label would, if you are going to use data label, you might as well take this off. But if you take it off, yeah, you can take it off. But if you take it off now, you're going to have another issue you're going to struggle with, except you over it, which is still fine. Okay, which is still fine, because if you over it at every point, it will tell you what exactly. Like here I can see that this is my December sales for deli salads, and it was 25,000. Sometimes also you don't want all those x and y axis, but assuming I have them and I want to take out only this one. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, I can delete. So what I just did now was I just deleted only the y-axis, because I already have them here anyways. I don't need it anymore, so it can go. Then still under this line, let's go to insert, or let me just format anyways. Format chart design. There's so many chart design, but I want to change chart type. Okay, so this one already comes with it. Yeah, so just so many. So after today, I will need you to play with them. So like I said, line charts are better utilized when you have time, or rather date in your data. That's the best time to use it. Then of course, practical column and bar charts. Those ones will just give you, see, you can even see them here. This is column. Histogram. What is histogram? Yeah, this is histogram. This is how histogram will look like. So you can also be looking at it and decide, do I want this? No, I don't want this. Now funnel is another interesting data we can use here. Mom, in class, I've not eaten. Okay, so funnel is another interesting one, but later we'll talk about how to make it so that it arranges in ascending or descending order, and then you have your funnel there. So I'll need you to play around with the chart later. Like I said, I will send that link that will um, show you what the different charts and the best chart models to use for different things. Then I need to delete this. Okay, so that's chart. You can use chart on your own by just adding. However, there is something very, very, very interesting in Excel that is called the pivot tables and pivot charts. Instead of you coming here to do this, now when you did it, Excel just gave you practically um bar chart for everything. What if it is not everything I want to see? What if only what I want to project for my manager is bakery sales and just for October alone? I don't want November or December alone. That is why you would have pivot tables. Now I'm going to use this chart again, and then if I come here, still same thing. Okay, like look at this one. Now they said visualize the product wine and find out who was the most profitable salesperson. So they only want to see the wine product and the most profitable salesperson. So I hope this is, yeah, this is a table already. So good. Insert pivot table. Now they even have recommended pivot tables for you here. Excel is just amazing. So you see, they can even add pivot tables for you. However, let's just learn how to insert pivot table without Excel. So I say from table range, it's going to select the entire table for me. And I want it in the existing worksheet, because if you click on new worksheet, it's just going to open a brand new sheet for you here. But and that is very, very helpful. Imagine if I have a large data set here, it's going to be very ugly for me to create a pivot table here. So for example, let me just say new worksheet. I would click on OK. See, it opened, like I told you, a new sheet. So it opened everything for me here. So I can now start, I can just even use this as my pivot table field anyways. But I want to delete this. Delete. Let me go back to pivot table and say insert pivot table from table range to select. But I want existing. Now it will ask you, if you click on existing, to ask you to pick your location. So I'm just going to click anywhere here. I want it to be here. And I'll click OK. Now that it is here, remember they asked us to visualize wine. So under products, see under products, it is showing here like this. I clicked on it and it brought it. I want to see only wine. Are you seeing this thing? It's showing that there's a filter here. Now I'm going to put products here. You can see wine is showing. I want sales person. So say salesperson is here. So basically for wine, the little people that sold wine, from what I can see, is Laura and Mark. Only Laura and Mark. So you see, it's already doing the work for me. Now I want to see the most profitable salesperson for wine. I would carry amounts and put it here. Okay, I'm just going to take all these things back now. Now see what I'm going to do again. I'm just going to click on this, and click on this. And it's showing me like this, right? Yeah?
Want to eat now?
Oh yeah, serve it now. Wait. So see what I did. That's why I love 365. So I think Oluchi already has it. Don't serve much, just small. Oluchi already has it. So Ola, that's another thing. Since your system is already even crashing, that this is the best time. Whoever is doing it for you, let the person help you acquire 365. Are people still hearing me? I need to be sure that I'm not talking to myself.
Gina,
Are you here? Yeah?
yeah, do you notice I was logged out? So I just connected again.
I just came back now. I don't even know at what point you left. So where did you?
Okay, you're also logged out.
No, I didn't know. I was
Were you
here. I
also
didn't know I was logged out. No, I wasn't logged out. So what was the last
okay?
thing? At what point?
And that was during the chat. It was during the bar chat. I think you were on is it pie or bar? It was bar. Yeah, it was bar chat we were on.
when I
Okay,
was
so
logged out.
all right, so nothing serious. I
You were
think at the back
saying
chat step, I now said that when we are that I will send you a link. I'll send a link to the group that would basically tell you the
yeah,
best
I had
times.
you. I had you when you said the link
Okay.
will be sent to
All
the
right.
group.
The next
I
thing I
was
did was
still
to come
connected
here.
that time.
Let me delete this. Delete. Man. Control Z. Delete this. I'm going to just start again. Now I said pivot tables should be your very very best friend. If you want to analyze data, you should not be analyzing your data straight from your table like this, like we just did now when I was bringing out charts. Because what it did for us was that it was showing us everything: October, November, December, bakery, deli, meat, produce, everything gbogbo yẹn. What if my manager says, I want to see how much meat we sold and our most profitable month. Now they've told me only meat and profitable month. For you to be able to separate items like that and analyze, you need what we call a pivot table. To get pivot table, you still need to go to insert. Now this Excel by default gives you recommended pivot tables, just like recommended charts. We have pivot chart separate from pivot table. What am I saying? We have pivot charts separate from chart, ordinary charts. Okay, Excel will give you recommended ones. If you click on this, you'll see recommended ones. Now when I like the recommended ones is when I have one kind of data, funny looking data that I don't even know where what to do about it. That is when go and bring it for me. That is when I should be having that. Okay. But however, for today, this is a very simple data. So we're just going to click on insert, pivot table from table range. Too much. Okay. So I want it in existing. Okay, so another thing I did was that sometimes your workspace is too full. Maybe the data is large, the tables are a lot. So your best bet is to tell pivot table to create in a new sheet for you. Just click on new sheet. It will open a brand new sheet for you and put it there. But since this place is empty, I'm just going to put existing, and then to ask me to select location, I will select here. Click on this. Click OK. The beautiful thing is this is being recorded. So excuse me, I put food in my mouth. So when you see it, you will see all the things. Now to work with, I have a question to or something to solve. Somebody went out and came in. Who was that? Olamide, are you coming in with two devices? You already in. I just saw you coming in again. All right.
I was logged out again. But I'm logged in again. It's a
Okay.
network.
All right. So now the question I have to answer here is they asked me to visualize product, but not all of them, just wine. And from the wine, they want me to find out the most profitable salesperson. That means the most profitable wine salesperson. So I've clicked on pivot table. It has opened all this for me now. If I click on product, it will show me all the products. But they told me that they wanted only wine. So I will click on this drop down here that is showing close to the product, and I will filter. You see that purpose of filtering we did in the last class? I will filter and take all this out so that I only have wine showing, and I'll click OK. The minute a filter is affected here, you would see the filter symbol that looks like a funnel. All right. So because I'm using 365, all I need to do is just click what I want. I want sales. I don't want dates. They did not ask me when. They asked me who and what amount. So I'm clicking on salesperson. Notice that my Excel is automatically doing the work for me because I'm using 365. But I think if you're using 2013, 2010, you might have to drag. Like you have to drag it like this and put it here. So it's fine if that's what yours is doing. It's okay. So, but I'm just going to
Wow.
person an amount. I started learning with the 2010. It was later. Hey, I didn't know I was suffering. So I
Yeah.
said that since your system is already having issues, make sure that this period you get the 365. Let them do everything for you.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
Now we can see this. No. This is not how I wanted it to.
Is Joy still active? I did not even hear any pin from her.
She is. So last I checked, she's still here. Hello, Joy.
Joy. Yes.
Uh-huh. She's here. She was the one with
She
the
was the one with the
have you seen it now? Our environment is echoing and I don't know why. So that's why she's muted. Okay. Let's go back to Excel. All right. So from this now, it is very, very easy to see which salesperson should be sacked and which should be promoted. And if I don't want them to be like, I can drag like this. You can see here wine, blah blah blah, or I just leave them like this. It's all fine. It's all good. Now see what I did, because I wanted the person's name to show. I put salesperson before product. So this way, when I click on this, I can just see Laura and Mark. Mark, did Mark sell any other thing? Yes, Mark is also selling soda. So assuming, now I want to assume something else. Assuming that I want to refilter this to see who is my most profitable person in all. Now I can see I have Anne, Laura, Maria, and Mark. And my most profitable is Anne. Oh, wow. Man, people like buying beer. Oh. See the price. See the price range for beer. It's plenty. Oh. And the list is Laura. So let's find out what Laura sold. Laura sold wine. Mark sold wine and soda. Maria just sold soda. So people are buying soda, yeah. Soda, that's like what we call mini rye, Coke, Fanta, and all the rest. Soda. So apart from beer, I think it's true. Apart from beer, the next most popular drink is sodas before you get wine. How many people actually take out their time to go and buy red wine and start drinking at home? Seriously. So with this now, but to answer this particular question I have on my screen here, it means I have to filter this because they basically asked me for wine. They basically asked me for wine and the most profitable person. So this is my answer. So if my manager said, okay, Gina, I want to know who was the most profitable salesperson for wine. Voila, I have it already. You can see I only have to, assuming I have a lot, I can see. And if I want the max, of course, you know how to query max now. You just query max and you are good to go. So that's it. Now for amount, do you know that you can also filter amount? Now assuming I have a lot of data and I want to filter only the what's it called? I want to filter only the person that sold the highest. You can filter, you have value filters. Yeah, you can say top. You that period now you won't use all this less than, just come to top 10. Now I don't want top 10, I want top 1. Oops, I'm increasing. Let me just remove this. I want top 1 items by sum of amount. Okay. Oh my god. So let me bring all of them. Let me take this out. This is affecting everything should be here. Okay. So amounts, come to amounts now. Top 2. Let's say sum or items or Excel. Power BI. Now this thing will just be so clear. Let's see. Ouch. Okay, so it didn't work here. I'll figure out why it didn't work, but that's not an issue. Clear filter. Okay, so that's how we use the pivot table. That's one of the benefits of pivot table. Now we have joints. Battery is showing yellow. Okay. Let's see how far we can go. So basically, we've introduced you to charts, pivot tables. Let's see joints, because I actually planned that this should take us for 3 days. It's actually a lot. And by that 3 days, people will be doing some small projects. Why do I have this here? Delete. I don't need you. Just make this much. So CV lookup. Okay, joints. You know how we did what's it called? Oh, how we split. Yes. How we split the a combination of text in the last class that were all jumbled together, but they had a delimiter of comma. In Excel, you can also join. Now, for this one, I have David, I have Jesse. So for here, I want to put it together so that it is showing David, comma, Jesse. No, it should show Jesse, comma, David, which means I want the last name first. There is a comma and then the first name. But for this one, I just want the full name, just the way it is here, David Jesse, no comma, nothing, nothing. So for this, now we'll use the and sign. I think I wrote, yeah, I wrote it here. I even wrote it here for when I give you a task that you can even, okay, you can use this one. All right, so for this one, we're just going to do equals to, I'll select this cell where David is. No, Jesse, because I want Jesse first. Then I'll use the and, which is shift 7 on my keyboard. Then remember I told you that after what's it called? I want something. I want this. Let's see. I think it's supposed to be like this. Comma space this. And I also want, because it's not a cell. Why am I putting the comma and space inside double quotation mark? It is not a selected cell. And I can't just write it like that. Excel is not going to appreciate it. Then I would select the next one. I think this should work. Let me see. As long as I use this. What happened? What happened? What did I do? Let's see. Oh, it worked. So that's it. So you see, that's it. Just select this cell, put your quotation mark, put your comma. I added space just the way it was written like this for me. Comma, space, first name, and that. So it worked. So if I want it to affect the others now, I just do this and it will do that for me, which means the formula will automatically carry over. Okay. So for this one that I want just David Jesse, I don't want Jesse David. I'm not saying first name, last name. I just want the full name, the way it was written. And I don't want a comma. I just want David Jesse, simple. I'm just going to do equals to this and but I'm going to put space because I want space between them. If I put this and this, it's just going to put them together. There will be no single space. So I'll put the space in the quotation mark. Yep. Did I put the space already? I don't think so. Okay, so I think I'll add the space now. And then put another and again because I want to join, which is like ampersand. And then click on this. And that's it. So you can see I want it to be applied on the other ones. I just drag down here and we have that. Did you understand that? Oluchi, since you are muted because your environment is echoing, you please be using the chat. There's an option for you to drop comments here. Oh, she's back and
Here. Oh, she's back and
You can drop comments.
You can
Let
drop
me just.
comments.
Hello. Okay, she's muted now, so I can't hear that.
Hi.
Let me say hello. Tell me if you see the comment I just dropped. Did you see the comment I just dropped?
Okay, let me check.
Did you see anything like hello that I wrote?
Yes, I've seen it.
Oh, great. So
You said
yeah,
hello.
so you can leave comments there. Oluchi, you can leave comments there if you. I'll come back and just proceed. Okay, so where are we now? Where are we? We are here. And this one I just tried to add it. This is for today's date and current time. So I dropped this formula here. This one, it was quite easy. There was no need of dropping formula here. Just this, blah blah blah. Or maybe I will do one and just leave it there for you. Although the video is still here. But this one I decided to drop a tip that you can use when you're working alone. So I'm just going to apply for this one. This formula is simple, just today and now. Today actually captures the date that is on your system. So if I do equals to today, and then I just close the bracket, enter, it will show me today's date. Today's 15th of August, isn't it? And it's showing 8/15/2023 because that is how my system's date is written. Assuming my system's date is written day before month, it will show me 15,8 2023. Current time. See, so you see this one me want. Ha! At what point did I leave? Hello? Mm. Hello, Joy. You are unmuted. Okay. Uh, Let me just share my screen and
Share screen is down.
okay. Hello.
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 At what
Hello.
point did we all leave here? At what point? What was I saying when we all left?
Share you say evening.
I'm on my own
Yes, the
side.
network took me out, and I've been
I think say
explaining.
na
I don't even
only
know where I was. I
I
don't
think say
know
na
the
only
last
me, Sha.
time you heard me.
What I heard
My own was
was
very, very
about the
fast.
COVID.
I've been back for more than
Uh,
15 minutes now.
yes, me too. I've been logged out for like 10 minutes. I can see. So,
10
but
minutes.
what we're talking? Yes, now check the WhatsApp
Wow.
group. I've been dropping the message. The thing is logging me out over and over again. Like if I make attempt, okay. But I think we're on David and Jessica, blah blah blah. That
Are you kidding
the
me?
comma.
Ah,
Yes,
Lord.
Ah,
yes, yes. Me
I
too.
have
Honestly.
asked, I have, you
Oluchi,
know
is that
what?
where you have?
I think I've passed
Yeah.
that. I've even thought late. Okay, so what is what I'm going to do since the network wants to misbehave today? We'll just end here. Then I will send the video.
Wait, Shebi, the whole thing is saved. The video is saved, right?
It is
Because
safe,
I
but
will
I
have to
don't.
watch it again. The network.
Well, I will send the link. Okay, so basically, oh Lord, I don't even know at what time I was logged out. So for this one, did you see when I did Jesse, comma David?
Yes,
Yes,
I
now
did.
that's where
I
we
saw.
have when I was
And
logged
you
out.
saw when I did David Jesse without a comma.
Yes, I
Yes,
saw that
now.
one.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so the next thing I did was using these two ideas that we've used here. I talked about how to call on date and time on your system. To call on date, the command is just equals to today. So you see,
Okay.
it returns the current date formatted as date, and then I just close this and just press enter. It will show you date exactly as it is captured on your system. If you can see my entire screen, you see where I'm hovering at. That my system actually shows, excuse me, shows months before day 8/15/2023. That's what Excel has captured. If your system shows date before months, which is 15/8, Excel is going to capture it. Now for um so is that now for time, you want to see time, you just do equals to now. Um and I just close and I get that. So you see, now even shows you dates, time, everything together and whatnot. So assuming like I have here, I wrote today's date is, and then I used the now today's function to call out the date here. What if I want to put today's date is and then the current date? What I would do is to use two different functions. I think we should be getting conversant to the other one. First of all, I'll do the equals to. I'll select the first thing I want, which is today's date is. After today's date is, I want space. So I am to put that space now. I made a mistake. I'm supposed to put and because I'm concatenating. I'm adding together, and then I'll put my um, quotation mark. Enter space on my keyboard. Put another quotation mark to enclose it, and put another and sign because I want to join it to this. However, if I join, let me just do this so that you see what I'm saying. Then we found a typo. Okay. See what Excel is showing to me? It is not showing as date, so it's showing 45,153. And the reason is because date is not a text that you can just type, which is why what I did here is wrong. So after doing this, after putting the and, like assuming we want to do Mary Ukechukwu, something like that, after putting the and, I would call on the text command in Excel. So text practically converts a value to text in a specific number format. So I'll say text. After saying text, I will now select the cell that has the date. When I'm done with that, I will put a comma space, open quotation mark. Now I want to tell Excel exactly how to show me that date. You know, my system shows months before date. I want Excel to show me date before months. So I will do date, backward slash, month, backward slash. Instead of it showing me 2023, what if I want just 23? But anyways, let me show you the entire 2023, 4 digits, close quotation mark and close the bracket. I think the bracket is open. So you see, let me take this one out, or rather I'll just leave it there. So you see it has shown. Now I do not want to see 2023. I already know that I'm in the 2000th century. So I'll take out two Y's and click enter. Now see what has happened. Are you still here?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I need to be confirming. So so that's what this does. Now if you look on this side, you see that my date is separated by commas. That's because I gave it that command. If I click on this, you see that when I put my month, instead of putting a backward slash, I put a comma. So it depends on what you tell Excel to use in separating your dates, that it is going to use in separating your dates. So that's how you can concatenate things together. So we've learned how to separate. Like if I have this Jesse uh, person here, you go to data, you go to text to column, and delimited next. Our delimiter is comma. I think it's comma. Next. Where do I want it to be pasted? I want it to be pasted here. And guess what happened? It showed us the codes that we typed. The reason is because this, sorry, okay. Oh, the equals to sign is open, so it's seeing it as a command. Sorry, it's not a command. Because Excel is not seeing this as a text. Excel is seeing this as a function, a command, something that you have done. That is what it's showing. So that's it for now. We've done, let's see, we visited charts to try to learn different ones. Although I said I will send you a link to learn many of that better. Pivot tables, joint is where we are. If statement, if statement, I think we can do if statement and call it a day. Mm.
What of that joins? Did you teach us joins?
That's what we just did now. Where you put
Ah,
David and yes, that's what it's called in Excel. It's join. So it just has a big name. It's actually very easy.
okay.
Now they said okay. If statements are basically conditional statements. So I think I've already done something here, but I'm just going to replicate it here. Now hold up. All right. So I have all this. Okay, I think I can use this one. I can use this one. I'll do it here. So what I'm going to do is select and tell it that if the cell is kettle, let it show me true here. If the cell is not kettle, let it show me false.
Hello, I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
Hello, she's not
Hello.
speaking. I can't hear. I think she has been logged.
Is that Joy? Joy.
Yes,
Joy. Okay, is that you? Okay, okay.
I'm here.
Maybe she's logged out too.
Yeah. Thank God. I don't even know what is wrong with network today. Thank God that this class was
It's really bad.
recorded. I said, thank God that this class is being recorded, though.
Yeah, the network is really bad today. Like I did not
Very bad,
experience
honestly.
it. It was just
You know,
logging.
do you know how many times I reboot my phone?
Eh? Wow. Me, I was just checking the link over and over again, trying to access the
Honestly.
link again. That's how it was serious.
Honestly. Why I'm not really that, scared or something is because at least this one she's still teaching us. I'm kind of familiar with them. I just hope that when we start doing the
I
big ones
know.
now, that I don't know anything about this network will not be misbehaving.
Shano, you don't go now. That's good. Don't worry, everything will be fine. It's just tonight. I think so. I think it's
Hmm?
general because even since morning I've been experiencing bad network here too. So I think it's general.
All right, now no problem. I just hope she gets in.
I hope before it gets in, my network too will not fluctuate again.
Jenny has really gone far. Oh.
Shady girl.
Can you hear me? I said Jenny has really gone far.
Mm.
I've not gone
Utu
far.
will get there. Don't worry.
Oh. You said
You don't find data.
honestly, I'm very, very impressed. I wish I can be doing well like her like this.
She started somewhere now. So Utu will be
Don't
there.
know if she started. She said she started is it not in March? She told me that she started in March. From March to now is not a
And
long
maybe
time, but she's really good.
she puts in effort. That's just it. I think there's something that cannot be learned within 6 months.
Hello, Jenny.
There-
Okay,
There's
I'm
nothing in
back.
this life that cannot be learned.
Okay.
Hello. So where
Yes.
did the network take me out from? Where did you hear? What did you hear? I think I was in if statement, but did you hear everything I was saying?
Yeah. Statement.
You saw this kettle become true.
The
Hello.
virtual is not showing. Oh. Yes,
Oh, did you see me do the kettle one to become true? Lord have mercy on my soul. I was both sharing and I cancelled everything.
hey.
So, did you see me walk on the kettle and it showed true? Did you see me when I was doing this? Hello? Anybody there?
Yes,
Can you see my screen? Did you see
yes,
me
I
when
can
I
see
did
it.
this? But did you
No,
see
no,
me
I
when
did
I
not
did
see
it?
it. No, I did not see it.
Okay, so I'm just going to go back and this will be the last for today. Okay. So I said this if statement um is conditional statement. Okay. So you can
Mhm.
say um apart from true or false, you can do a lot of things with it. If I have a list of say a million people taking and I want to grade them, according to their age. I can say if the age is between this and this, then say return children. Else, if it is between this and this, return adults. Else, elderly.
Okay.
If I give it
Okay.
that, it will create a column for me, and it will show me. I can just see, oh, so I have 10 children here, I have 50 youths here, I have this adult, I have this. Okay, but for today, let's just take it at the beginning stage. So what I'm going to do now is to give an if statement that will return true or false. For this one, I'm going to ask it that equals to if, you see, if statement checks whether a condition is met or not. If equals to, if this, that's A15, is equals to K2, comma, then I'll put in quotation mark because I didn't write K2 anyway. So let me do exactly what you did, Oluchi, in your own, where you wrote it out yourself.
Okay.
Okay, that I've done that already. So I'm going to pick true now. I want it to show me true. Yep. Something is wrong. Oh, I know what I did not do. I did not put this in. Sorry. I did not put this kettle in quotation mark. It should be in quotation
Okay.
mark. Then comma. Yeah. Comma now. If it is a kettle, let it return true. If it is not a kettle, let it return false.
False.
Now, it doesn't have to be true or false. You can use anything. You can say if it's a kettle, let it return yes. That means where I have true, I'll put yes. Where I have
Okay.
false, I'll put no.
No.
It can return anything. I can say if it's a kettle, let it return woman. Else, let it return man. So anything you can, it's a conditional statement.
Woman.
So you see, it's showing me true there because it's a kettle. Now let's see if I drag this down, what is going to happen? You see it? When it is not a kettle, it is showing me false. When it's a kettle, it will show me true. So let's do
Okay.
that. Let's use white and black. Say equals
Okay.
to if statement. I just want to do it double time so that even when you're watching it, the logical statement is this equals to quotation mark because it's a string, or rather a text that I'm putting here. Kettle, then show me green. Otherwise, show me red. What happened? Show me red. What did I do wrong there? Did I not close it?
Click on the first one you did.
Let's see. It's the same thing. True, comma, false. Equals to kettle. Hold on. If this equals to kettle, let it show green. Otherwise, show red. It's correct now. If this equals kettle, comma, show green. Otherwise, show red. Okay. Let's do this. Show. I think this is what it wants. Otherwise, show red. Hold up. Yeah. Because true and false is a logical statement automatically. But the green and red and man and woman and whatever you're going to put are strings, are texts that are not familiar to Excel. So you need to put them in quotation marks.
Okay.
You get it? So that was the only problem.
That was what I was thinking actually.
Okay, so that's good that you're thinking that. So I'm going to drag this down. So anywhere it's showing true, you will notice that it tallies with the green, and anywhere it was
Green.
giving us false, it tallies with red.
Right.
So in our next class, I think is that tomorrow. Hopefully there's light too, because that's
Yeah.
another issue. So let's see. I wanted to actually end in somewhere around VLOOKUP or trim. So let's see. Maybe tomorrow we'll do VLOOKUP, trim, conditional formatting, removing extra rows, clean. Okay. In 3 days, in 3 different days, we can do this. So I'm going to stop the broadcast now. End the broadcast. End the broadcast.